A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a startling revelation for UK politics, a recent poll indicates that if a general election were held today, Labour would suffer a catastrophic loss of nearly 200 seats, paving the way for Nigel Farage Reform Party to make sweeping gains. This analysis, conducted by the think tank More in Common, suggests that Labour would see its seat count plummet to just 228, while the Reform Party would skyrocket to 72 seats, positioning it as the third largest party in the House of Commons. The findings are particularly shocking given Labour's significant majority won in the July elections, which now appears to be at serious risk. The poll, which included responses from approximately 11,000 participants, highlights the potential for a fragmented and unstable parliament, with 5 parties projected to hold over 30 seats each. While Sir Keir Starmer's Labour would still emerge as the largest party, the loss of its majority could lead to significant challenges in forming a government. The Conservatives are also expected to experience losses, shedding around 87 seats to Labour and 26 to the Scottish National Party, SNP. This would leave them with a total of 222 seats, just 6 behind Labour. The results point to a major shift in public sentiment, with Farage Reform Party capitalizing on the declining popularity of both Labour and the Conservatives. Key Labour figures, including Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner, Energy Secretary Ed Miliband, and Home Secretary Yvette Cooper, are projected to lose their seats to Reform candidates. Furthermore, Health Secretary Wes Streeting could lose his Ilford North constituency to an independent candidate. The implications of this poll are profound, as it underscores the growing fragmentation of the UK's political landscape. With Labour's seat count reflecting barely a third of the total, the prospect of coalition building becomes increasingly complex. The first-past-the-post electoral system, which has long been criticized for its disproportionate outcomes, is now facing scrutiny as it struggles to accommodate the rise of multiple parties. According to the analysis, 271 seats would be won with less than a third of the vote, indicating a significant challenge for any party seeking to establish a stable government. The Liberal Democrats are projected to secure 58 seats, while the SNP is expected to hold 37 and the Greens just 2. Despite the Conservatives leading in national vote share at 26%, this figure represents their second worst performance in history, further complicating their path to a majority government. Political analysts are left pondering the ramifications of these findings, with many suggesting that if this scenario plays out in a future election, forming a government could be an uphill battle for any party. Luke Tyrwell, director of More in Common UK, emphasized that while the model is not a prediction for the next general election, which is not anticipated until 2029, it highlights a significant acceleration of electoral fragmentation since the last vote. As the political landscape evolves, the challenges posed by the first-past-the-post system may necessitate a re-evaluation of how elections are conducted in the UK, with calls for reform becoming more pronounced. The results of this poll serve as a wake-up call for Labour and the Conservatives, as both parties grapple with the shifting dynamics of voter preferences and the potential for a more diverse political representation in the future. As the UK heads into an uncertain political climate, all eyes will be on how these trends develop and what they mean for the future of governance in the country. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.